Alright, so the season premiere of the last season of The L Word was this weekend. And I sat there watching it. I mean, a bunch of people, well, not a bunch of people, mostly a bunch of lesbians got into a little uproar about the show. And they, mad L Word season opener parties everywhere, blah, 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 blah. I was not involved in any of that shenanigans because, I watched the show, but it really isn't that deep to me because, I'm not really that gay. And to me, it really doesn't reflect the gayness that I am incorporated into. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I could make a better version of this show. It should be either called the D word or the S word. See, I mean, some people say it was the D word because it could be about dykes, just hood rat dykes, whatever. But to me, I think the S word is more befitting of the majority of the women that I know. I know scandalous type hoe. Everybody know the scandalous hoe. I mean, you all heard about her, you don't really know about her, and when you meet her, you kind of wonder, what's her deal? You got your slutty type hoe. I mean, when I say type hoe, I mean basically lesbians. This show's gonna be about lesbians. I mean, it is the ghetto ass version of the L Word anyway. Except I think I'm gonna have to throw in a couple bisexuals and a few gay men. Cause I mean, I love the gay men. The gay men love me. That and like 4 of my best friends are like male bisexuals. So I mean, gotta throw them some props. So yeah, you got your scary dyke. Everybody knows scary dyke. She kind of like a man, but not really, and she will probably beat her old lady's ass, so you don't really want to talk about that. So we're gonna throw them in. You got your scary dykes, you got your silly dykes. The silly dykes, they seem high, but they really aren't. I mean, everybody know a chick that just can't stop joking. I mean, got jokes for days but can't get laid because she just kind of silly. You got the smoked out dyke. When you first met her, she seemed fine, and then you found out she was a junkie 10-12 days later. Yeah, everybody know one of them. Then you got your fucking spy dyke. Oh, the spy dyke, they're my favorite type of dyke. Then those are the dykes that are friends with everybody, has information about everybody, but you really don't know nothing about her. Then of course you got your scarecrow dyke. The scarecrow dyke, probably somebody that was either your friend or somebody you used to mess with, but nothing ever really went on, but she scares all the women that you want away from you. Yeah, I love the scarecrow dykes. I think I might have one on my hands right now. Then you got your stalker dyke. Everybody know about the stalker dykes. Stalker dykes go down in history because dykes turn into stalkers very, very easily. Why? Because they're like women, turned up about 10 extra notches just to make them a little bit more crazy. And you can't really tell a stalker dyke when you see one, because there's many ways to incorporate yourself into the stalkerdom. There's the types that are just regular stalkers that just follow one bitch around all the time, anywhere you go, whatever. And then you got the ones that just kind of take over your life, kind of single white female-ish type dyke, which is a whole nother separate set of dyke. Single white female dyke is my favorite kind of female dyke because they will ask all of your friends about you and never ask you how you're doing because they're just crazy. Then you got your succubus dyke, also known as the seductress dyke. Might just seduce you, might seduce a couple niggas you know. She might not even be gay. That's when you get to the swinger dyke. Swinger dyke might actually be bi. She might actually be straight. We really don't know. Then you got the skanky dyke. Done fuck to everybody that you know. Well, I mean, that's kind of easy to do in the gay world, because, I mean, shit, everybody ain't gay, but what type of dyke are you? My favorite type is the smart dyke. The scholar dyke that's just way too intellectual to be in a gay bar. But why is she in a gay bar? Because she's chasing hood rat ass. Something about the scholar dykes really confuse me, because they're like way too smart. Like they trick you into not thinking that they're as shady as they are. They're kind of like a female version of an old cougar, like old as hell and chasing after like young ass. Yeah, I'm down with the scholar dyke. Those fucking crack me up. And I like Southern dykes. The Southern dykes, yeah, Southern dykes are really hilarious because they tend to do that whole polarized top bottom thing very, very well, more so than the city slicker dyke. And I know city slicker is an S and a C, but I mean it rhymes, so I'm gonna have to throw it in there. City slicker dykes, they fuck anybody. Them usually verse. I guess I would be a city slicker dyke, but I don't really know. I actually fall into the place of a spy dyke because you know what? I know a lot about a lot of people. Not too many people even like know my real name or where I live. Now I like the shy and suspenseful dyke. The shy dyke is the one that you think is boring as hell, and then you get them alone and they're like all over you. And the suspenseful dyke, those are the ones that tell you stories and then never finish the story until you see them in person, and it's like some fucking cliffhanger, like some soap opera. So yeah, me, I think I could make a better version of the L word, but we'll see. Soon as this silly, serious dyke of mine starts fucking writing what I tell her to.